welcome to day 3 of these emotional physical therapy days, 180 days to life. So, how has it been going for days 1 and 2? Those 5 questions and your reflections on the first topic, the first day of why are you here, and then yesterday regarding about your physical reactions. Today, I want to talk about mind speed, the speed of your thoughts. A lot of times we get really, really caught up in thoughts, and we're trying to manage those thoughts. And when we start really working on the way we think and how we feel about those thoughts, you will notice an increase in your mind speed. Why is that? Because the ego mind, that's that busy mind that runs back through your computer, always also known as your brain, looking for indications. Think of it as keywords, like a keyword search. Your brain is always doing an internet search, with your brain being the internet. And so what it does is that it looks for instances of where something that you're encountering happened before, and it gives you, all right, this is how you acted before, so this is how you need to act now in order to prevent this. See what I'm saying? So all that busyness. And our focus is to slow it down. In the email that I sent you with day 1, when I talked about, of course, the reflections and the 5 questions and the significance of Mercury retrograde, we are going to use the energy from now until the end of this session, these courses, to use the energy of Mercury retrograde. Instead of fighting against it, we're going to ride the momentum of that. Now, that's going to require us to be focused. That's going to require us to focus on our breathing like we did the other day, okay? And it's going to require us to take the time to journal and go within. So right now, what we're going to do is, I want you to think about what is bothering you right now, okay? That's over into, which question is that? Let me make sure. Yes, question 3. What is the good involved with your current challenge or troublesome situation? Okay? Now, I could have the perspective that my current situation, whereas you see, I'm substitute teaching, that I could look at that as a troublesome situation. However, it's not. Why isn't it? Well, because it's all in how I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it is that it's giving me information, vital information, preparing me to prepare what I do best, which is curriculum development. I have no idea at this point how, but how is not my business. My business is to be in the present moment and absorb what is for me, and then not pay attention to what isn't for me. So what we're going to do some tapping. So right now, I want you to think of something that is that you could look at it as a challenging or a troublesome situation. It's something that you don't want to deal with. You just don't want to be bothered with it whatsoever. But that's not moving you forward, okay? So I want you to think about that and rate it on a scale of 0 to 10. With 0 being, it doesn't really cause me that many problems, and 10 being like, I'm ready to jump out of my skin. All right? Okay. So if you have my book, this is outlined in my book. If you don't have my book, I do suggest that you go to my website at drdanielmincywhite.com and order it. It should be within a week that you would receive it from Amazon. But it is a really good resource, and it would help you beyond these 21 days, help you throughout the 180 days to your life. So let's begin. I want you to begin tapping at the top of your head. Just model what you see me doing. Think about that situation. And then we're going to go to the side of the hand with the karate chop. And we're going to say, even though this situation has me ready to jump out of my skin, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. I forgive myself. Even though this situation has me ready to jump out of my skin, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. I forgive myself. Even though this situation has me ready to jump out of my skin, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. I forgive myself. Now we're going to begin tapping on our face, going to the inner eye. This situation has me just so frustrated to the side of the eye. So frustrated that all I can think of is what I want to be away from. I hate everything about it. Underneath the eye. I hate everything about it, and my mind is just racing. Underneath the nose. My mind races so much that I can barely sleep at night. At your chin. And this lack of sleep is causing me to just be even more frustrated the next day. Collarbone. Frustrated the next day only adds to my problems. Underneath your arm. And just doesn't seem like there's going to be any kind of respite whatsoever for me. Underneath the breastbone. And because it doesn't seem like there's going to be any respite, I don't see why in the world I'm tapping. Other side. So she has me tapping on my face. Other side, outer part of the eye. And I don't understand how this is going to make this situation go away. Underneath the eye. I want this situation to go away. Underneath the nose. I really want this situation to go away. Chin. I want it to go away. I don't want to talk about it. I just want to ignore it. Breastbone. I'm sorry. Shoulder. Woo! I'm doing this live, y'all. I want the situation to go away. I don't understand how all this is going to help it just go away. Just go away. Underneath the arm. Whew. You know, saying that I wanted it to go away, for a while there it seemed like it was a bit much. But now I'm noticing that somehow doesn't feel so bad. Now you're going to go to your hand, and we're going to go to the outer part of the thumb, and we're going to tap there. Although the situation hasn't gone away, now to the index finger. It does feel good having gotten that out to the middle finger. I mean, I'm not walking around carrying that frustration in my body anymore. To the baby finger. Okay, so there might be something to this after all. To the side of the hand karate chop. And I think I will continue on this journey of this whole 21 days of free coaching. Now you're going to tap in this little V area right here between the ring finger and the baby finger. And you're going to close your eyes, open them, look hard down to the right, hard down to the left, and then you're going to circle the eyes and reverse the circle. And now you're going to hum. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hum again. And take a nice deep breath, inhaling and exhale. I want you to practice that as you are reflecting and journaling. And I will see you tomorrow.